If you could go to any country in the world, which country would it be? My parents asked me and my siblings this a couple years ago, and to their surprise, we all said the exact same country, Romania. We said this because we had heard so many amazing things about Romania, as my mom is from there and she fled from communism and came to the US. There's so many cool things about Romania that I can't share them all, but I want to give you a basic understanding of how amazing this country is that I fell in love with. First, let's start with the geography. The geography of this country is quite unique. It's located in southeastern Europe and surrounded by the bordering countries of Moldova, Ukraine, Bulgaria, Serbia, and Hungary. It also has close to the same latitude as Virginia, which means it has the same seasons, which I love. It's a small country, slightly smaller than Oregon, but for its size, it has many different landscapes. It's beautiful. It has the Carpathian Mountains, the Black Sea, many forests, fertile lands, lakes, and rivers, including the Danube, which runs 600 miles through Romania. Romania's history is also quite unique, with it being invaded by many different countries. From the early ADs to the 19th century, Romania was a weak country. In 101 AD, the Romans conquered Romania and the people there that were then called the Dacians. Romans ruled for almost 200 years. Then, from the 5th century to the 19th century, 6 different countries conquered Romania. The World Wars also affected Romania. The First World War, Romania got its freedom back and it was free from invaders. The Second World War, the Soviet Union conquered Romania and communism ruled for 42 years. After communism fell in 1989, Romania tried to rebuild and to build their own democracy. The economy was really poor and they struggled. But today they're a thriving country. Romanian people are awesome. The population of Romania is very diverse. There's pockets of people from different nationalities: Germans, Hungarians, Ukrainians, Gypsies. There's a larger number of Gypsies in Romania than countries surrounding because Romanians are so welcoming. Eleanor Stanford said, "Romanians are always hospitable and generous. Guests are always fed." This is so true. It is customary that you always offer your guests to sleep at your house and in your bed. They also feed you every time you come to their house. I've experienced this kind of hospitality and generosity from Romanians and even from Romanian strangers. One day when I was in Arad, Romania, where my mom grew up, we were visiting different family and friends, and we were going from one house to another, and at each house they had a meal prepared, and they would get offended if you didn't eat a lot. I ate so much that day, but I still remember the kindness of the people and the beautiful country. If I had a chance to go back and explore again, I would, and I encourage you to do so too.